Lobat.
Alright, Golden State, let's welcome right here.
Lobat na lobat pala ito.
Brought to you by Scott. Facing elimination on the road is different than facing it at home. Just how do you think the guys have been with us so far?
I think we've been okay. I take care of the ball enough. We got 5 turnovers, kind of excited that fast break, but do the same thing. We got to see the last game. Not playing simple play. We'll be all right.
Jalen, what's it going to take to get him going?
At times, he got to be the decoy. They're double teaming him. He can find it in the pocket, find his star numbers behind it, will be good there. But you have to take advantage of opportunities, be aggressive, and not second guess it.
All right, Lisa. Don't get his second year as head coach here, and as such, just a fabulous job. Not just turning it around with victories, but changing the culture. Aaron Holiday getting some early minutes. Adams fumbles it a bit, but hangs on. As we open up the second quarter. Aggressive defense from both teams here to start, as you would expect. Shangoon loses baseline. Butler comes out of a pack. Butler goes right, and Holiday draws the foul. Every time he falls down, though, you get concerned if you're the Warriors.
And he's just such a master at this. He sees the angle, he goes into the body. Again, if you're Houston, you're like, hey, he's initiating the contact at the 50-50 call. And I'm sure that's what Ime is having that conversation about, but Jimmy Butler has been doing that in his entire career.
And that glute muscle contusion, that's the official word for the pain in the arse.
Arse?
He missed all of game 3. And then came back strong in game 4. And went up 3 games to 1. And didn't play a bunch of minutes in the blowout loss in game 5.
Yeah, but Mike, I think one of the things Steve Kerr talked about after game 5 is he got lost in the sauce. They wanted Jimmy to be involved in that first period, and he was.
Warriors very aggressive defensively out near half court. Shangoon against Draymond Green.
Di ba fast-break ko na?
Woo! And a new 14 on the shot clock. Holiday wastes no time. Nails the three-pointer.
And that's where those offensive rebound scores, second chance opportunities. You can look at their percentages and say this and that. When you're getting second and third looks at it, those percentages start to increase.
Hindi makapasok si Table eh.
Oy,
hindi lumagdak si Green.
They were back in that 2-2. And you see Jabari having a conversation with Ime up the floor. The 2 guys down there were Shangoon and Jabari.
Wala pa. Hindi makapasok si Table eh.
Lead scorer with 8 points already. Nice feed inside, and Adams with a flush.
See what happens though if you handle the trap. Fred's inviting that. He's like, okay, send to it, Nate, because I'm going to get off it, and we're going to get a good shot. Just similar from what the young Jalen Green is doing in the field as well.
Coach misses the free. Van Vliet that's smacked by Moody.
But this was one of the big things that when I played with Kyrie Irving, he was such an elite scorer, and they had to tell Kyrie, when you got that double, you've done your job. And his growth of understanding that led to so much success. As you see the ball movement, lead for Bucks for someone else. Then they stop trapping you. When you beat them is when they stop trapping you. And so that's where it became impressive to watch Van Vliet handle that.
Well, I was just about to say great defense for Moody, but the whistle blows. And he's called for a foul, and Van Vliet goes to the free throw line. You can tell by the crowd reaction.
Well, they like us are excellent when they've got multiple looks.
Bola!
Contact on the left side.
Bola yun eh.
You're shaking your head, Mike Green. You disagree with us.
I think what has not been called a lot during these playoffs are the bumps, the holes, and the clutches of the ball handle. I think a lot of the shot attempts, there's some contact. That's where the majority of the fouls are coming. So Van Vliet knocks down a couple of free throws. The largest lead of the first half. Van Vliet off to another good start.
Dito. Senyor. Brooks. Yan.
Winds up his three-pointer.
Pasok mo. Apat.
So you're attacking the baseline of the 2-1-2 zone. and a little bit slow. So they beat you on the short corner with Draymond, and then they beat you with that jumper with Post.
Moody again, pressure. Help from Post. Van Vliet gets away from the pressure. Jabari Smith off the bounce.
Ayan.
Pull up two-point jumper is good.
Yeah, I like that from Jabari Smith Jr. When you look at it, he just kept going. He couldn't get the layup. Let me get to my spot. Let me elevate. I don't need to get any better. This is good enough. And it's good enough.
Draymond Green finding Butler. Butler spins back up top. Butler surveying the situation. Somebody's got to put it up. Shot clock down to 3. Moody on the drive. Goes right at Adams. And Adams knocks it back. Green tries to throw it up. 24-second violation. Butler on a brick wall.
Nate, don't come at me. Because I'm going to go straight up vertical, and you're going to have no shot. That is just brilliant defense. Boy, Stephen Adams has been a big time factor in this series.
He also had some great comments after game 5 with all the shenanigans. Actually, after game 4 with all the shenanigans that went on and the extracurricular pushing and shoving.
Bato!
Keep it basketball, mate. Don't make
Dito
the
bola!
game.
Yan!
Here's the toughest.
Huwag ka na lumasok doon, ang mataas. Malaki. Pero pag yan,
Small tough guys, and then there's real tough guys. There's
jump
big
shooting ginagawa dapat ni Jordan.
in between the lines, but then they see you in other areas. That's all game.
Holiday's
Laman.
won't go. Draymond Green tries to reach
Oh, iti. Lerto, tingin sa bola.
hesitation.
Mataas yan.
Draymond Green drives inside.
Uy, wala.
7 turnovers.
Wala sa bola.
Now for Golden State is Eaton and
Pero magano, what's up?
back in.
As the great Greg Popovich once said about NBA fights, they're nimby-pimby stuff. They're not real.
Not real. They are not. And very rarely do you actually see one that's worth remembering.
Well, back in the day, there
Ayan. Saan mo lang ang kamay yan? Ayan, ito siya. Wala.
Most of them are in standard definition, not HD.
Yan.
Don't see those anymore. And Lee inside, nice
Bah!
well defended. Moody. Well, Adams comes up, follows it in. Moody made a great defensive play, but maybe the best offensive rebound in the NBA gets another.
Dalawang 3 points ka po.
4-6.
Big fella. It's a ton of time with the injuries back on the floor. Having a huge impact here early.
Naipin si Greg, nakatalon. Paano naman yun, single yun. Hindi makapasok kay Greg kanina eh. Nakapostehan siya eh.
And you got to name as many Warriors legends as you can. Now, here's the kicker. You got to beat Draymond Green. 24-second shot. And you do. You get a Draymond Green prize back coming your way. So here we go. 24 seconds for you. You ready? Name as many Warriors legends as 3, 2, 1, go.
Okay, Wilt Chamberlain, George Johnson, Nate Thurman, Hill Jason Richardson, Baron Davis, Stephen Jackson, we believe. Come on. Wait a minute. Oh, Rick Barry. What am I talking about? Rick Barry.
Okay. I know. We got 24 seconds.
Ilang power na Draymond? Salah?
All good. But we have to see what Draymond
Gary,
can do.